Quickly coming off another screen from Rytas. Pulls up again with a little teardrop. Wiley, big offensive rebound. They're used to playing in this kind of environment. Their fans as well, very big at putting on a big showcase. And what a block by Rytas. They don't want to relive the memories of 2022, that opening game in the round of 16 against Strasbourg. The block there by Rytas. Now reaching under 10 here on the shot clock. There's a penetration. Sanogo goes up at a nice little dime. An Israeli or a Lithuanian champion here in the BCL. Ritas probably been one of the better Lithuanian teams. Sanogo comes up with a steal. Now Holon, count it. Well, Sanogo coming up and forcing 2 turnovers. Now Holon in transition, 3 is up, and it rattles its way in. A month with the defense. Holon causing problems, and he'll go up in the second time. Well, third, I should say, to a transition bucket. Smothering defense. Just speedy. Smith now makes a pass, actually goes in, and finding the second field goal. Good dump down. Quarter, that was the play in which Caroline getting a little bit of an extra inspiration time for the Ritas players. Gets to the bucket all the way, a bit of contact, and another round one. Walton just muscling his way inside the key. And that's the third team foul against Holon here in the first quarter. 5 minutes under. Sadgiotis in the corner. Goes in with the inside scoop and then finishes. This Ritas a little bit more of a three-point threat. Sadgiotis. Oh, Walker from deep from downtown buries it. The inside right-handed scoop. That's the 1 3-pointer of the first quarter. It's the same story yet again. Brilliant excellent execution by Derek Walton. 6 points already. Third field goal for him this evening. Rooker bumps. Count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Well, both teams getting inside each other's paints. Well, look at the aggression. I mean, Netanel Holon so far here in the first quarter for Hapoel Holon. Caroline coming up with a high screen. Holon switching. Well, good hands by Ritas again. Another opportunity to try and tie the game up. There's a Spanish pick and roll that goes himself. And again, option number 1 on the Spain stack screen indeed. I said that's good. Awareness by the Holonian defenders, understanding that Walker is the goes in and no help side defense. Teams feel like they're exchanging buckets here at the moment. Caroline goes baseline. Use the brute strength and again, call it at 1. Second time tonight for Ritas. I mean, too big, too strong, simply just too good. Well, what's he going for out to this Ritas? 10 turnovers so far here. And again, another no-look dime, but still Holon regathering. Wide open 3 is up, and that was good. The question is, who will be the 4 final teams that make it to Badalona? Sanogo goes in, and another and 1. That might be the 5th and 1 we've seen here in the first quarter. It's a simple cut to the basket, but here comes that Spain pick and roll again. Walker penetrates, gets denied. That's a win there, play-ins against Trapani Sharks, but here we are, round of 16, second quarter. Sanogo getting denied this time by Rytas. Good hands on defense. And now here comes Ritas, down by 2. Extra pass in the corner, 3 is buried and makes only the second 3 of the game. Out to Rytas. Hiding now. Finds Rytas, quickly goes up with it. Some depth at that point guard spot, in which they do have 3 very good scoring guards in Speedy Smith, Jarek Harding, and Jordan Walker. But look at Mumford, keeps it in his right hands. And both teams for that matter. To get there, you got to finish in the top two here in the round of 16 that win the quarterfinals. Another penetration and another block. Jordan Caroline's on the bench, but he's actually Rytas Vilnius' leading scorer at the moment. And another one in the corner. Ritas coming out like a house on fire here in the second. His lead of the game so far here for Rytas Vilnius. 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 gets the pass blocked. He's able to gather possession again. Look at the corner, that will just calm down the nerves for Hapoel Holon. Take by Hyden baseline. Good defense, but simply better offense. And I don't think anything better could have been done by Derek Green. Goal of the game for Jarek Hyden. What do you do defensively? That's all you can do at that point. 6 out of 9 so far here in the first half. Time is winding down here on the shot clock. Great shaking bacon from the mid-range. It kicks out Masolis. There's a turnover. This is better for Holon. Now they can convert another turnover into transition buckets. A little bit more offensive production from him, but I mean, this is good from Holon. We've seen it quite a few times tonight. They've been able to force turnovers and convert them quickly to transition. In the second quarter, he's now up to 8 points. Quick pick and pop, another three. This time simply automatic from Jarek Hyden. He feels there's a bit of contact, but you want to see him get to the bucket a little bit more tonight. Double screen coming. Nice dive. While he goes in, too big, simply against the defense of 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. Ross has got to put up a tough one. That's way off the mark. Ritas defense simply suffocating. 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 goes coast to coast. Holon is just inspiring Ritas to build something bigger on offense. It goes around the defense. Caroline doesn't take many threes, but when he does, he will knock them down for sure. He's going to try to finish stronger here. There's a mid-range. Now will do them some good from Xavier Mumford. Well, 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘 now looking for options. 7 here on the shot clock currently. Goes in for the mid-range. A lot of contact coming from Ritas. Offensive rebound by Sanogo. Speedy Smith remembering the battles he had against Holon. Ritas goes in. This time the big man finishes. Probably definitely could be one of the more dominant bigs here in the BCL this season. Holon trying to go for the mid-range. That seems to be where the bread and butter is tonight. Xavier Mumford. Holon for being taken out of their game plan. Only down by 12 isn't too much of an issue, and another three knocked down. One penetrates. There's a kick out. Takes an extra step through. The three is good. Lior Carrera only hitting the third three of the game for Holon. Just backcourt patiently passing around. 𝗪𝗘𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. Bang. Responds with another three-pointer. Ritas fans would have come into this round of 16 campaign and thought, well, here we go again. Hyden, can he get it this time? Yes, he can. But you just don't give one of the BCL's leading scorers. Caroline also has 3 rebounds to go with his 9 points. Well, there is indeed the one-handed jab coming. Looks like Ritas. Carrera goes back door, pump fakes. Able to get Brook up in the air, and he cuts it down by Dan Zalmanson. Hyden quickly attacks. Pulls up from 15. Well, he's struggling from the perimeter, but the mid-range. Hyden penetrates. Kicks out. Another three goes flying. It's up. Offensive board by Masolis. Brook again. Another chance. No problem this time. 9 3-point field goal of the game for Vilnius. It's becoming a showcase at the moment. And a good response down the other end. Holon needed that one from Derek Walton. Vilnius and head coach 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎, they do a very good job of keeping great talent. Good hands, a block on the pass, and now Ritas looking to try to capitalize. 6 seconds. Holon don't have any fouls to give. Walker kicks out. Deep three in the corner again. Hand in his face, but no problem for this man. Quick three in the corner for Holon. Slice it down. Did he have his foot on the line, though? Maybe. Holon have a little bit of an advantage here. Off it curls the screen. Finds up a tough one. Now moving up indeed. Smith attacks quickly. Finds 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘. Takes extra dribble. No foul given. Now Holon wants to run. They have numbers. 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 goes in. That's a quick transition, so it cuts it down to an 18-point deficit. Smith kicks out. Walker fires up a tough three, and there you have it. Good night, Lithuania. That three-pointer does indeed make him the fifth player to go into double figures tonight here for Rytas Vilnius. And another 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 block, and it forces a turnover. Well, there's the penetration. 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 said no good. He's 4 out of 15 from the field. Walker finds 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 unselfish, and Labana, good night again, Lithuania. Look at that. You think Walker goes for the three, and 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 17 assists in total. Tomlinson diving on the ground. 10 here on the shot clock. Holon goes for another three. That one's up. Another block this time. Make it block number 6 here for Ritas. Transition play just too quick to handle. Long reach by 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗡, preventing the 4 minutes gone here in the fourth and final quarter. 2-point Ritas lead. Listen to the Vilnius fans. Walker, deep three. It's up. Buries it from downtown. Well, now goes to the mid-range. Count it. That's going to be now 1. Second lead in tonight here. Sanogo battles between two to come up with the offensive board. Going to double team. There's a pump fake. They try another one. This one converted. Look at the three-pointer by Derek. Doing what he did at the FIBA World Cup qualifiers against Great Britain, but tonight it's against Hapoel Holon here in the BCL. And missing from point-blank range. 22-point lead. 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 goes in, and the putback is good by Caroline. For a second time, they could be on their way to winning their opening game of the round of 16. But the expectations always high. Just currently leading here by 26. Another three from 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎. Can't get it, but another 50-51. Walker tries another three, and there you have it. That's a mid-range tip is good by Zalmanson. Ritas going quickly. 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 goes in, responds with a bang. They caught it in transition. 20 assists in total time here for Ritas. Tries to connect on the lob and had to really work hard at a very tough angle. Nice execution. Wiley may have taken an extra step. Nothing given. Offensive rebound is good in the Holon bench. Naturally a 64% free throw shooter, but not tonight here. 30-point Ritas lead. 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 wide open from the perimeter. Anything to minimize any deficit with going for a rematch. These two teams, you never know, they could end up with the same record. Then it becomes points difference. So head-to-head, it's a nice little pick and pop. But still the fans ecstatic about his return to Vilnius. Well, final bucket by Xavier Mumford. Walker one dribble. Final three, doesn't get it. There you have it. For a second consecutive year, 𝗪𝗪𝗟𝗖𝗎 and Rytas Vilnius win the opening game